Hello YouTube, let's play another game. And we're playing with the white pieces, so we're gonna go for Jobava London, and it looks like we're getting one. And he's already thinking. It's not the main line, but usually they play knight of 6 anyway. And here we can show the main idea of the Jobava London is to put the knight on b5 and attack here. Now this is one of the main defenses, not the best actually. Best is to go here with the bishop, making use of this check. But that's almost never played, and it's still quite a fun line to play for white. In this, even though this attack is stopped, he has a knight that's pretty much out of the game. And a lot of the time they kick my knight back and try to bring the knight back in the game like that. It looks like he's trying to do something like that as well. But still, that knight doesn't have a lot of prospects. This square is blocked by the pawn. He could go there, but that's pretty well covered, so usually not an idea. And going all the way back, that's just undeveloping. That's definitely a win for me. I've almost never seen this, so not really prepared in this. But I guess just continue with our usual stuff. And I guess that's including 95 as well. Don't want to trade bishops here. The plan is to bring the queen over at some point. Maybe now, but maybe after bishop here. Can never remember the move order bit with these things, but I think this is at least always the usual, a useful move, sorry. Okay, so he's trying some stuff there, but I think this is already a weakening move. Could have maybe considered g4 immediately, actually. Just making use of this hook. Yeah, and here maybe I just want to get rid of the knight. Just because I have a lot of firepower against this king, and that looks pretty good. But let's see, if I take here, it still looks good. I think this is better. Just look at these bishops. And I'm not in a rush. Now I can play something like this, threatening to take here. Which is actually already quite a good idea, I think. But let's do that. Because it's tough for him to stop. He could put a knight there, but then this. And this, I guess, after takes, he has knight takes. And maybe this. I think this should be the move anyway. Might try something like this. No, he's not. And then here I'm still threatening this. So I guess let's go for that. Still haven't castled yet, but I feel like it's alright. Yeah, I felt like he would try and go for a queen trade. Can I still take here? Takes. No, I don't think I can. Things like this do anything. I guess if he trades queens there, he has rook here, but then this is annoying. So this is actually an alright move, I think. He could trade queens. And else, I don't know, he has to move his rook. And that's quite odd, although maybe it works. And I guess he can also just move his queen back, but then he loses an exchange, so that's probably not what he wants. And like I said, if he takes, which he does, it's Gonna have to play this, I think, to save his rook. And then this, I feel like, is annoying. Because I can open up his king and... maybe that's actually alright for him. I don't know. Is there any point in doing this? Probably not. So this, rook here. Takes, takes. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. Because it's an endgame, so even though the king is opened up, I don't know if that's best. I do have the bishop pair, so maybe that's what I still want to play for. So let's see. Do you have anything concrete in this position? Don't think so. So let's go here actually, see what he wants to do. Okay, goes there. Now his rook. Okay, it's not really trapped. But I still think this is kind of an improvement. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just shuffling pieces for no good reason. Yeah, I can go for a draw here, but I don't think I want to go for that. Let's play this anyway, because all this didn't make much sense. So he kind of has to go back. And now if he goes back and I go here, the rook is actually trapped, by the way. So all in all, I did win an exchange. I don't think there's a way out for him. So this move, yeah, basically prevents rook d7 after this. So let's say rook here, bishop here. He can't play rook d7 to save his rook, and then the bishops are covering all the squares there. Rook has nowhere to go. So I think I'm winning an exchange here. And then the endgame should definitely be favorable for me. Yeah, he chooses to lose the exchange like that. I don't think I should waste time here. And I guess his idea is that at least he has a tempo. Yeah, I'm gonna take. And the question is, where do I want to move my bishop? He's gonna get the full center. I'm actually gonna move it here, because after this, that's quite an alright diagonal for the bishop, I feel like. Yeah, that's an idea. Doesn't really do all that much, I think. Let's just castle. And I'm up an exchange, so I should try to see if I can trade pieces or something. Is this an idea? Look, if he takes with the knight, takes, pawn takes, but this is defended. Maybe try to double up. Never afraid of this. Maybe I should have been afraid of this, by the way. So he's trying to trap. Oh, that's actually... Can't I save my pieces now? So here my bishop is trapped. I guess I have this. Play this, then that's a fork. But if I play this, then this is a fork as well. But I guess I'm just losing the exchange back there. It's the best I can do. That was a nice find by him. Yeah, so he does find that. But at least I have this now. And it's still equal material. And my king gets a little bit more active, which in the endgame is alright. Yeah, and taking my bishop is not worth it for him. He's already down material, so he should really take my rook here. Then the game continues. If he takes here, I can take here, so that's just a trade. This is always a threat, so if he doesn't, he should deal with this. My bishop might still get that nice diagonal. He definitely has more central control. So I guess this is pretty equal. My king is a bit more active, not much. And I guess my pieces as well. Like his rook and my rook are the same. My bishop is already on a nice diagonal, and his bishop takes a while to get in the game. And he's taking a long think here, which on the clock at least is good, but I should watch out because whatever he plays, he's probably calculated it quite far. This is an idea, this is an idea, just defending the pawn, pushing it, pushing here. A lot of candidate moves which you can look at. So it's quite difficult for me to calculate everything before he plays something because I don't know what he's gonna choose. Maybe there's even some lines where he just sacks his pawn and, well, like this one I mentioned, for example. Yeah, it's a good thing that he's taking a lot of time, at least for the clock, like I said. Okay, that's interesting. I guess he's saying that if I take, then he's gonna push and then win this pawn back. So I can't win 2 pawns here, but I could take here. Then if he takes here, that opens up his rook. So I could consider this now. Then again, his rook gets active. So maybe I want this just to not allow his rook to become active. But let's calculate this, this. Do I have anything? I guess I have this. After he takes here, I'm not really threatening to take the pawn because I have to defend my bishop. So I think I should just take here, and he's probably gonna do this. Although then maybe I can hang on to the pawn actually. And if he takes here now, I can take this pawn. Yeah, so this does hang on to the pawn for now at least. But probably at some point his bishop is gonna get to that diagonal. Let's see. And it's not the worst if I lose that pawn. I'm up a pawn after all, so. Okay, that's a move, I guess. Can I do this? Where's his knight going? I don't know, but after this and this square is defended twice, which is a shame. I'm gonna try anyway. I have to speed up, so Knight can't go to these squares. They're all covered. If it goes back, this comes with tempo, which I feel like should be good. If he goes there, I could take, I could push, I could maybe play knight b6 to attack the rook and also threaten stuff over there, maybe. This pawn is at the very least annoying for him. But that's interesting, actually. This is not worth it. If takes, takes. He's also winning that pawn. I could push. Then there's nothing there, I think. So probably have to go for this. And then I think just activate my king. He's gonna win that pawn. That's nothing I can do, I think. So let's go for that. And it's an opposite colored bishop ending, so probably drawish. My pawns might be a little weaker, although I do have this. That kind of improves my pawn structure. Like if he pushes, that's improving it. And if he takes, I can take back either way, but at least I've lost my double pawn. That's an idea as well. They also have this, although then he does get a passed pawn. But maybe now just this. He could still try to get a passed pawn here. Let's see if I take. I could do this. Well, I have to speed up anyway, so let's try something. So now if takes, takes. And maybe have this, although bishop here. That, okay. Yeah, I have to play quickly now, so no time to calculate anymore. This drops a pawn. Looks a bit dangerous for my king, but I think it's alright. I'm threatening to take here. I think at least. He can take with the rook. Probably this is fine. It's a dark square, so his bishop can never join the attack here. So let's see. So it's checks like that. Probably should play this now. I think it's still alright. He can't take because of this. Start going for some pawns or something. Like this is looks a bit loose, but I think it's alright. Ah, he has that. That's just a rook trade, so still. Maybe he missed that. Yeah, no, this comes with check. I don't know what he's doing. That's really weird. Yeah, no, he resigns. Okay. That was a really weird move. Maybe because of the time pressure. Let's review the game. Definitely could have converted it better. I was up an exchange at some point after all. but it's 85 accuracy, so not the worst. Anyway, yeah, so this is all theory. Yeah, knight back there is just bad. Didn't really know how to continue. A3 already is a good move. Yeah, that's tough to play, but a lot of positions you want to stop bishop b4. Bishop d3 first. Basically saying, okay, if you take, I have a nice grab for my knight. That's also a plan, which happens often in the Jobava. Yeah, and here just immediately h4. I was thinking g5 as well. Sorry, g4, to go for g5. And the engine actually agrees. Those are the two best moves. So like I said in the game, this was a little bit too slow. And here taking with the pawn was the right idea. Again, this was too slow. Rook g1, engine says. Or just castles long. Yeah, I went for the attack too quickly, I think, here. This was actually the right plan. And then here, I was wondering if this was any good. Yeah, engine agrees. This is just equal position. I did open up his king, but I don't have any pieces left. Like, he doesn't either, but it's just an endgame, and then the open king might actually be an advantage for him. So that's not what I wanted to do. So I moved my bishop back. And then this was a blunder because I didn't see it immediately, but I could just forcefully win his rook. So that's what I did. And then here I just missed this idea. This was already a blunder because here, no matter what I do, I'm gonna lose a piece. Or an exchange at the very least. And engine actually says this. b4 and then taking here. And engine says e takes here is best. And then I can even take with the rook because I'm attacking here. So if he takes here, I take here. And yeah, this would have been better for me. But I saw here, I just lose an exchange instead of a piece. So at least material is equal. And here, I saw this, but I didn't really like it because he just opens up his rook. And engine agrees this is a bit better for black. And that's why a3 is a move. But still, I felt like this rook might come in the future. It is protected right now. But looks dangerous. So I decided to go for this. And then defend the pawn. And that's actually the right idea. This is a missed win. Let's see what I had here. Knight b6. I considered this. I thought after this, I'm losing the pawn anyway. But maybe I can hold on for a while. Let's see. Yeah, bishop d4, and you could give away another pawn for that, but then I'm just up a pawn for good. And else, he can't really get rid of this extra pawn because his bishop is on another color, so that would have been the best idea probably. And here I missed this. Otherwise, this would indeed have been good for me. And just says it's +1 if this wasn't a move, so still. Considering I didn't see that, this was still on the right idea. And engine says knight b8 is best, which I thought wouldn't be. Like if I push knight back, yeah, I guess I can't play here now because the knight is defending that square. So yeah, that's what I missed. Here, even after losing the pawn, I felt like it's just an equal endgame. Maybe I have something to play for. Yeah, this is all zeros, equal, equal, equal. And then here, yeah, he had e5. That's what I missed. I need to move the rook back and then he gets a passed pawn. Yeah, we were both in time trouble. And then here I just dropped the pawn and maybe he thought he could win my rook, but I take his rook. So it's just a trade. This might still be drawing, although the engine says +1. But it's opposite colored bishop, so could still be a draw. Yeah, then here he decided to give up his rook as well. I don't really know what his plan was here, but yeah. And he resigned, so maybe it was a mouse slip, maybe time trouble, I don't know. I think a draw would have been deserved this game. Like, we played equally well, I think, but nevertheless, I'm happy with the win, so yeah. Thank you for watching, let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.